Shit, I wish I was in a barbershop back in the days, like in Coming to America, talking about boxing. Every time we talk about boxing, a motherfucker gotta bring an Errol Spence off his ass. That's ain't one. That's ain't one. Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. Let me tell you something about Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is good, but as bad as Keith Thurman, Errol Spence ain't shit.
Well, he beat Kell Brooks' ass.
Man, Kell Brook was drained. Kell Brook had eye surgery. He was training. He didn't even train that good. He was out for 6 months. He didn't even train. He even had no sparring partner. He was drained. He lost weight. He built weight about Triple G, and then he went there back down, and he didn't even do nothing. He was just drained. He couldn't even walk to the weight to the fight weight. He couldn't even do it. I don't know, but he beat Bundu's ass. Bundu was 137 years old. 137 years old. Shit. You better call him the shoot, man. If his mom named Earl, I'm calling Earl. Man. Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
Bud Crawford.
Man, all these debates, all these comments. But let me tell you something about what I just read, heard. Probably y'all all heard it. Sorry for my nastiness, but I gotta do it. Excuse me. Another man from the welterweight, and a credible dude, a credible opponent. He was, before Sean Porter was number one mandatory, he was the number one mandatory. But he haven't fought for 2 years. And his name is Amir Khan. Another welterweight just testified in saying that Keith Thurman is better than Errol Spence. Keith Thurman is going to beat Errol Spence. Now, let me tell you something about when your contemporaries give you that kind of props. See, now I hear a lot of people that, probably retired, giving the props to Errol Spence, which is, of course, it's credible. It's not like they talking off their ass. Errol Spence is a very, very good fighter. Errol Spence is a very, very good fighter. I don't want people to, keep, oh man, you're Errol Spence hater. I ain't no Errol Spence hater. I love boxing. I respect these fighters. I love these fighters. I love what they stand for. When they get inside their ring, they entertain me and they risk their life while they're entertaining me. So I respect them 100%. But it's time for people to respect and acknowledge what their contemporary is thinking. I'm talking about the contemporaries right now. I'm talking about the dudes that retire or the analysts or whatever. I'm talking about the contemporaries that they see when they see these guys and they think about, because they got a chance of fighting these guys. They see and they be like, you know what? This guy is better. I'm going to have more trouble with Keith Thurman than I'm going to have with Errol Spence. So these names are, Sean Porter said it the other day in the TMT podcast when he said Keith Thurman is better. Bud Crawford said in the Reddit interview with the fans that he edges Keith Thurman to beat Errol Spence. Bud Crawford, check it out. Go if you want to Google. I was arguing with some dude on Twitter, and I made him look stupid. He didn't retire. I'm still waiting for my apology. So Bud Crawford says Keith Thurman edges Errol Spence. Amir Khan says he believes Keith Thurman is going to beat Errol Spence. Danny Swift Garcia said Keith Thurman is number one. Keith Thurman is number one. He believes right now he's number one and he's better because of his resume. Now if you name me the top welterweights minus Kell Brook because he moved up to 154. So you got, not mentioning Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, you got Danny Swift Garcia, you got Sean Porter, you got Bud Crawford, and of course you can't even front Amir Khan is still up there. And I know any of those guys want to take that fight. Maybe not Danny Garcia, he already fought him, he already beat him, but I know anybody will take that fight. That's a good money fight for anybody of those. And probably he still generates more money than all of them. So, for credible of your contemporaries giving you the props, giving Keith Thurman the upper hand. So why is I'm talking about the delusional Errol Spence fans, or other people that's trying to debate it, why are you debating? That's like saying Carmelo Anthony, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant gonna say, you know who's the best? LeBron James is the best. He's just the best basketball player. But you that be typing all this shit is gonna say,
Nah, I think Steph Curry is better. No, I think that Steph Curry better. Kevin Durant is he not? No, he's lying. He's bullshitting.
They do. They know what it takes. And they all go to Keith Thurman fights. You see them go to the last couple of Keith Thurman fights. You see them in the stands. You see Errol Spence got hyped up when he almost knocked out Danny Garcia. Oh, he stood up. You can see him. He's right in the middle. These dudes examine their potential future opponents. They see the skills. They see, damn, this guy's movement. Whoa. It's kind of orthodox. You can't cut and paste them. That's the problem. You cannot cut and paste Keith Thurman. He shows you too many ways to win. And of course, another person going to be like, well, Errol Spence didn't need to adjust. He's just running through these dudes. Yeah, this is boxing, man. Boxing is a sport that's been over for over 100 years. There's a lot of dudes that just run over people. But the best dudes in boxing are the thinkers. All the thinkers. All the disciplinary thinkers. The corner man got to be good. The corner got to have a good game plan. They got to have plan A, plan B, plan C. Now, looking at the movement, I just don't see Errol Spence. I believe when Errol Spence sometimes get a little in trouble, he's trying to figure out his opponent. When he does get caught sometimes, he don't make an adjustment. He just keep going, which is good. But what about when you keep going, and you can't knock the dude out? You can't overwhelm that other guy. I don't believe that Keith Thurman is way better than Errol Spence. No, I believe they up there together. They up there. I just believe in the matchup between them. One guy, Errol Spence, caters to Keith Thurman's strength. That's what I believe. That's why I don't have Keith Thurman just beating Bud Crawford. Because I believe the skills is right there. It's a 50-50 shot. The only thing that I give Keith Thurman more than Bud Crawford in their fight is power. But Bud Crawford makes an adjustment that you can't study the adjustments. You just can't. You could study it, but it's hard to be prepared for it when your timing has to be live. It has to be snap and time, and that's what I like about Keith Thurman. When Keith Thurman makes an adjustment, when he does get hurt in a couple of fights, when you see people be like, yo, but he got hurt, he'll do whatever, the body shots. Yeah, when he do after the body shot, when he do after when he got stunned by Karas, what did he do? They say, they talk about his conditioning. If you look at his condition, you look at the knockdowns that he had, televised knockdown, Diego Chavez knocked down in the later rounds. Soto Karas knocked down in the later rounds. Got hurt with Colasso, middle round, took care of it. Won the championship round against Sean Porter. It was so easy against Danny Garcia. He was just moving. So then I see the adjustment, I see the progression, I see that this guy has gotten better with skills. It's becoming harder. You don't even know. You can't predict what Keith is going to do. Well, I could predict, and we all could predict, because right now, off your head, you know exactly what Errol Spence is going to do. Come forward for a high volume, got a good jab, and works the body. Now you tell me right away what Keith Thurman is going to do. And I'm talking about real boxing heads. Don't tell me, he's going to run time. It's run time. He's going to run. Man, shut up. I heard about running about Floyd Mayweather. You know who's the best TBE of this era? Probably the last 25 years in skills. Probably, arguably. For me, it's still Roy Jones, but that's another conversation. But come on, we got to give Floyd Mayweather his credit and his due. He is TBE of today. And what people say about him, he runs. Man, shut up, man. It's boxing. If you look at Hagler, like I said in other in other videos, look at the Hagler versus Sugar Ray Leonard. They ain't call it running, they call it masterful. And that's what you might see versus when Keith Thurman fights Errol Spence. You might see a masterful. A masterful performance. And I believe, to be honest right now, all the pressure right now is not on Keith Thurman. Don't think because everybody's calling him, he's ducking. Nah, the pressure right now is on Errol Spence. Because if Errol Spence do not beat Keith Thurman, ain't nobody like y'all people say, then nobody really go. Why fight Errol Spence? Why? It's not like he generates the most money, right? So all the pressure is going to go to Errol Spence because everybody is believing that he's going to beat Keith Thurman. And the way people talking about they bypassing the Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. They're just talking about, oh, the best fight is going to be Crawford and Spence. So that's just overlooking the number one welterweight in the world. All I gotta say is this: they all great fighters. We gotta appreciate them. And when they all fight each other, one of them is going to be crowned the best of the era, of this new era. And right now, the front runner right now is Keith Thurman. I'm talking about the welterweight. And the matchup, the real big matchup, is going to be Keith Thurman versus Bill Crawford.